I hope this works. I can't tell. People are probably in the wrong place. If anything's actually happening. Let's see. I have a song stuck in my head now. It's annoying. I have to fix things now. I have to fix all the things. Everything is broken. I think. Or maybe everything's working fine. Hello to anyone who is here ready for this. I hope I have volume. Do I have volume? That might have been loud. So it's great content, I can tell. I won't know until someone shows up. Maybe it's the webcam. Maybe not. These are the problems I'm having with my life right now. That. Oh, my eyeball. Ow. Well, I should pour a drink because stuff got crazy real fast. And I wanted to pour this first. I wanted to give it another go. I'm trying to make sure everything is working. I honestly can't tell. I was trying to do this on a actual streaming software thing, and it was just no, it didn't want to cooperate. Not at all. Just mildly annoying, but oh well. I also have to make sure people are in the wrong place. One of those things that has to happen when you're streaming. Things have to go horribly wrong at least once. At least once. More than that, definitely. Okay. It's showing up as live, so that's good. I can see myself. I don't see chat. I can't tell if the microphone. I can turn it on and off. Hello, Richie Z. I am good. Can you hear me? Ugh. I hope you can, because I can't tell. Oh, good. And I've been talking out loud to myself with no worry. I was going to do an actual live stream using streaming software, but that gets real complicated real quick. JJ, hello. Welcome. Instead of using StreamYard, I'm using the regular YouTube thing, where it's just my webcam, technically. Yes. Voice. Words. Entertainment. Before I forget, I am pouring tonight the Iowa Cedar Ridge Bourbon that I've had. And again, I look backwards. That's another thing that bothers me about this. I'm probably not backwards, but I feel like I'm backwards. Let me double check. Recording is fun, so we're clear. Yeah, God, that's annoying. God, that's so annoying. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. This is going to sound really funny. Here we go. Oh, gosh. You rub those errands. But yeah, this is a chill stream. This isn't anything crazy. Like yesterday, I actually had gifts and stuff, and it was, mildly interesting. This is just, well, there's going to be someone else streaming later on, and I'm trying to kill time until then. Look at this thing. What is this? No. Oh. Tiny bottles are cool, but they're also a little annoying. I wanted to give this a second chance because when I reviewed it, I didn't really like it. Yeah, it's the same. It smells a little sweet, but it's real faint. It smells nice, though. It might be. It might be. We may never know. I also have, where is it? If you look way up here, this is like my collage to my mental issues. It's just chaos. You can't, every time you look over here, it's probably something different. Something moved around, something is in the wrong place. But if you look up here near the butterfly, that's actually a little nice little thanks for buying our stuff thing I got from Chad and Sarah when I got this shirt, I think. So that was nice. Haven't met them yet, but I hope to someday. They're on the list. On the list with all these other people, like Roy, that'd be awesome too, but he's in freaking Scotland. Ugh. And it's still 2020, so, no one's meeting anyone. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm trying to think of a topic of discussion at the very least. I've been thinking about doing something called Whiskey Musings, where it's just kind of this sort of setup. And it's mostly just kind of sitting at a bar kind of thing, chit-chatting with people about whatever comes up. I mean, that's not, high quality, intense entertainment, but I think the dialogue thing is the main thing that people are missing right now in the world, where you can't just go out and have a drink and talk with people, We're all kind of in our own little bubbles, and it's a little weird. And I know I'm really stressed. And I don't have a lot of stress, technically, normally, usually. But let's just say in a couple days something really big is happening, and it's stressing me the hell out. Yeah, it might not. I mean, it might be. It might be. I don't want it to be. I like to say, I don't want to say I don't like talking about politics. I don't like being political, but it's just, there are things I grew up learning as an education in high school and with what little schooling I got after that, where you had to meet a certain level to get out. Like you had to graduate high school. But oh God, I can only hope it's over. I can only hope. My brain, the way it is, it's the doom and gloom. That's the only thing that's going on right now. I'm hoping for the best and doing what I can to stay busy, but oh gosh, I can't. I don't want to think about it. But anyway, that's kind of part of the whiskey musing. It's not politics or not division. That's what I don't want. I don't want division. I don't need, no one needs more conflict in their life over small things. They're big things, but that's another problem entirely. Like I know I cannot change the world just by being myself and having an opinion. That is a much grander thing, and me stressing about it and fretting over it isn't going to make my health any better than it already is. So, ugh. I remember someone was, I think Roy actually talked to me once, kind of like this, and it wasn't on a stream or anything. He just was kind enough to talk to me because I was bumming probably, or something. I posted something. There was one of my earlier videos where I was, the one, I just want to be okay. He got in touch with me after that. And he was very kind that we got to chat a little. And he was, equally concerned with the kind of stuff that's going on over here because he's on the other side of the pond. And I was just saying to him, like, yeah, it's pretty bad. Not happy. This is empty. But again, we're not here to talk about politics. We're just talking about being human, usually. Yes, there's no escaping it. That's the word I heard or read about is doom scrolling, where it's so easy to get lost in Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, and it's everywhere, and you can't even not think about it. It's awful. And it's stressful because you're constantly bombarded by it, and it's not healthy. It really isn't. I'm convinced that one of the weirdest things that's happened, let's go in the wider perspective that I like to think about, is the weirdest thing that's happened to human beings over the past 100+ years, we'll say. That's not that long, mind you. Is our technology has just gone like this, for example. What we're doing right now is pretty much what was science fiction back in the 60s. And I think that's when the early Star Trek stuff happened. Let me read comments. They're so tiny. This is the one thing that was good about SteamYard, is I can actually just read the comments by clicking on them. Yeah. This is why I'm trying to bring in the Whiskey Musings / Star Trek perspective, because I know, and most people who actually watch Star Trek know, that it could get a little political. It had opinions, it had thoughts, but it was brought in a manner that kind of humanized everything, and also with the concept of even the idea of alien creatures living among us and that kind of thing. That's just a whole. I mean, how many people are going to be happy about that if we can't even get along on our own little planet right now? It's bonkers to think about. But as I was saying, the fun part is just thinking about our technology advancements in the past 100+ years has been a good thing and a bad thing, because it's just been chaotic. How much stuff we're bombarded with constantly. Like my phone just, it said I got a text message or something, and I was immediately distracted by it. So good stuff. Are they? I might know ways where I can avoid that, but I can't say what that is while the YouTube gods may be watching. Although I'm not monetized, so what are they gonna do? Remove the video? There is, let me just say it in a nice way, there are ways to avoid it. If you have the right software, you can avoid ads. I know of some people who have done it. Let's say. Porter Wilson, welcome. Did I have an ad? I hope not. I shouldn't. I don't know what the rules are, though, with streams. The reason I'm trying it this way, where it's just the webcam, basically, is because I like SteamYard, but it's a little weird when playback happens. I certainly hope that'd be weird. Talking to a group of people, and now the winner is, and it's an ad, and then cuts back. Well, thanks everybody for. That'd be messed up. Be so messed up. Yes, Porter Wilson. That might be what I was talking about. Maybe. But yeah. And as someone who's not monetized, it's not something I can worry about. If I ever get to that point, we'll see. Like I said to everyone on the stream, tell your friends and family. Just be like, hey, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if they ask why, just say, just do it. He needs 1,000 subs. Just do it. Just do it. That's kind of like the weird trick about this is, I don't know 1,000 people. I'm fairly certain I don't. I might be acquainted with 1,000 people, but I don't know 1,000 people. That would be hard to do, honestly. Now, I don't know if Trev is going on tonight. I'm assuming he isn't, because last I heard he was fighting the fight that many people are fighting this year. I hope he's recovering. I just don't want to run into his time by accident. I don't think that's going to happen, considering, but I haven't heard anything. And there's no way for me to ask him. I only see him on other people's streams, and if he's not there, I can't ask. What is everyone else drinking this evening? It's 6 p.m. my time. Everyone enjoying the extra hour or the less hour? Is that what it is? Fall ahead? No. Fall back. Spring ahead, fall back. So we all lost an hour. We're one less hour into 2020. Cheers to that. Also, it did get dark earlier, didn't it? And it's raining where I am. I do too. I can only wonder how it will. I think the scariest thing that's happening this year is everyone's wondering how they could get sick. I am so paranoid about touching anything. I wear a mask even when I leave my apartment door. Like, there's 100+ people in this apartment complex. If one of them decides to be an idiot, and I guarantee there's at least one, probably quite a few more actually. I don't interact with people in this building. There's only a couple I do, friends and acquaintances, but most of them I don't talk to. Yeah, I know clients. He usually goes on after it's bourbon night now because of Whizzky Sheep Lines isn't doing streams right now. I'm sure they'll be back at some point, but life, you know, it's the weird little roller coaster, especially this year. Before I forget again, happy Day of the Dead. I think I put that in there. But yes, today is the Day of the Dead, so we all can think about the past a little bit tonight, I suppose, and those who aren't with us anymore. I know on yesterday's stream it was, you know, I had to raise a toast to someone else. What's Sean Connery? Yeah, I'm bad with names, especially celebrity names. So yeah, that sucked. You know, all these people have gone this year. This is going to be a very positive stream if I go this route. I'm just realizing that. Today we're going to think about all the dead people out in the world. It's going to be great. Everybody have a drink. Oh my gosh, look, I've never even had this many people in my apartment, let's be clear. I've never had more than 5. Well, hold on. Maybe 6 people. So it's always a little bizarre to see this amount of viewers. Oh, there's the Speak of the Devil. Treb Wilson, welcome. I hope you are feeling well. Or at least well enough. You're here, so something must be wrong. I don't even know if you've ever been to one of my streams before. I'm going to assume you haven't because you're not blue yet. And I'm not going to make you blue as a moderator right now because that might feel bad to me. It's like, oh, there's Trev. He's always a moderator. Let's make him a moderator while he's not feeling well. No, that might be a bad idea. And I don't think enough people are coming in here to cause problems yet. But as soon as they do, we need to work. Oh gosh, that must be awful. That was funny. We were just talking about you. The internet's a scary place. It heard me. Google heard me and sent you in here. That's probably the worst thing is not being able to taste things. I've had that feeling many times in my life when my depression gets especially low. The ability to smell and taste and enjoy anything just kind of goes away. And no matter what you eat or drink, it's just a function rather than an enjoyment. It's pretty terrible. There's one of those gnats again, whatever the hell they are, fruit flies. I've killed so many of them today. I'm wondering about this whiskey. I hope, from what I've heard, they have a higher proof of it now. It's 43% instead of 40. But at 40%, it's very thin, just like before. Yeah, that's exactly what Trev should be doing. What? Oh, I bet. That's why I always if you've even seen any of my videos, I assume someone has. I assume if you're here, you might have. It sucks to have such a kind of drawback from your whiskey tasting. Where sometimes you're like, I think I taste something, but I don't know what it is. In your case, not tasting anything is even worse. That's gotta suck. It might clear out your sinuses. Who knows? If anything, it'll light up your tongue like crazy. That always does for me. Trying to read chat, it's starting to move too fast for me. How other people do this, I don't know. I guess that's why super chats are a thing. If you want your thing to be seen, Mike Franklin, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. I have no idea what time it is anywhere. We've hit a record. There are 12 people in here. I'm starting to get nervous. No, it's fine. If it ever gets to more than 25, I'll be very concerned, and I'll start to wonder what the hell is happening. And the hard part is, I want to entertain, but I also have to read chat at the same time. Can't do two things at once. Not easily. Oh yes, and please do hit the like button. That's a thing. Algorithms, science, and subscribes and stuff. One of the worst things about doing this kind of thing is self-promotion feels weird to me. It shouldn't. I'm doing something, and people are here to just hang out and chill, mostly. Chit-chat with friends, if nothing else. But for whatever reason, just because of, I don't want to blame society, but we are brought up not to advertise ourselves. Like self-advertisement's the worst thing you can do. And I think it's because people don't want self-advertisement in other places. So you just stop. But you very quickly find out that advertising in any way, shape, or form, your own stuff, is very hard to be heard. That's an unfortunate truth. The funny thing is, when I was growing up, I used to have concerns about people thinking things about what I was doing, and that's not a thing. It's not a thing. People aren't that worried about it. Oh my gosh. These Ardbeg smells like nothing. If anything, you could say you tried it, but I don't know if alcohol would help you out right now. But again, it'll do stuff to your tongue. You may not taste it, but you'll feel it. Oh, you'll feel it. I'm tempted to pour some Ardbeg for you in solidarity if you do sample it. I do have some Ardbeg Ugadal, which is probably the least aggressive Ardbeg, I think. It's more fruity. No, really poor. Yes, I don't know if that would help. So far, we had 13. But I'm trying to keep an eye on what the max number is, because that's a thing. And I know on many other channels, it's like, oh, there are 12 of you in here, and I only have 6 likes. What's that about? Like away if you like. If you don't feel like it, don't. But it does help. It's a weird thing. Sorry. We know if Trev has Ardbeg in his hand, what's going to happen next? Oh gosh, don't do that. It'll still feel it. You'll still feel it. You may not taste it, but you'll feel it. You could have McCollins sauces if you get the what's it called? It begins with C. And it actually tastes pretty good, but it is spicy. Yes. Your tongue will react. You may not taste it, but your tongue will react to whatever you put on it. Like, you'll feel alcohol. You certainly will. Ugh. Yeah. That's gonna be awful. It's one of the things I don't like thinking about. I haven't been sick in quite a long time, and I'm gonna hopefully not be sick for a very long time. It would, kind of. It's like this is the one thing you can do, Trev. This is the one time you can get away with saying, I tried Ardbeg, and really it didn't do much for me because you couldn't smell it or taste it at all. Ugh. Hell, you can try Malort right now and probably have just a reaction to the physical, whatever it does to you. Yeah. Clifford Cawthorn, welcome. That's the problem I have is with tasting stuff sometimes. There you go. It's an option for the moment, but it's going to pass you by. And I'm sure you're not really feeling up to drinking anything, really. I mean, I can only imagine. I wouldn't want to be. Oh, I can only imagine. It's scary, as we were talking about earlier, how bizarre 2020 has been. This has been the year of years. I don't like. I've only been on this planet for 40 years, and for a good amount of them, some bad stuff happened, and some really tragic things happened. But at no point in time did an entire year just suck and change everything. It's scary, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see how people react and adapt, especially like going to the grocery store. That's probably the weirdest thing to do now. More would probably do some terrible things too. Never had it, but someone might be sending me a sample at some point, so stay tuned. That'll be fun. I have a feeling if it's anything like where is it? If it's anything like this stuff, absinthe, I'm not going to be too damaged by it. Oh, there you go, Richie Z. I'll pour some too for Trev's sake as well, and have a little with you, because this Cedar Ridge, as much as I like the weeded whiskey one, I've given this a second shot on a second day kind of thing, and it's still pretty thin. But from what I read somewhere, someone told me something. I'm bad at remembering things, by the way. Their bourbon, they kicked it up to 43% officially now, because this is early, I guess. Like this was, I don't know when they actually bottled this, but it was definitely over a year ago. And who knows how long this little sample pack was on the shelf. So it was before they changed the percentage of it. And I imagine at 43%, it probably tastes a little better, or at least has a little more to it, because this is real. It doesn't taste bad. It's just it's not doing enough for me. I wish it was. But also, I have this one lined up for later in the week. This is the single malt. I'll probably have to look up the mash bill. That's what I've been interested in lately. Because with the weeded one, it was 100% wheat, which I don't think I've ever had before. As you can see in the video I posted last Wednesday. Oof. Ooh. Clifford, I hope you recover soon. Grief. If you want to hear my recent surprise was, I guess, a friend of mine who has just had a child with his wife earlier this year. Apparently, someone at the preschool he was sending his kid to got COVID, and he had to go into lockdown for 2 weeks. So he's getting out of that come Wednesday, but that's the latest freak out on my end of having to deal with that kind of thing. Only found that out tonight. Give it time, Trev. That's all we can do. I think we hit 15 a second ago. Oh gosh. I'm getting texts from bots. What a surprise. But hang on. I want to finish this and then I'll pour some Boondall, even though there will be bourbon later tonight. That was almost too much. And as I was saying earlier, please remember to subscribe and like and all that stuff. Mr. Jim Claby, thank you for those wise words. So all we can do is get through tomorrow, basically. To everyone who's here, Jim Claby here is my father. Say hi. Hi, Dad. Oh gosh, Mom, what are you doing? Okay, apparently Jim Clavey is my mother. Hi, Mom. Jim Clavey is the name of my father, but she is sneaking on his account. Mama Jim. Mom, do you know how to at someone? You probably don't. If you do this, actually, it's just going to light up your name. Blah. Yeah, that works. Ooh, my name's a little yellow. Ooh, fancy. All right, pouring some Ugadol. This is going to destroy my palate for anything later this evening. I'm okay with that. I bet it did. I need to be woken up. My sleeping pattern has not been well. I think I woke up 4 or 5 times. Look how much of this I still have. Good God, I don't drink this very often, clearly. Cork pop. Oh gosh, I got it on my hands. Oh, I got it on my hands. That's going to be there forever. Only a little. Really did it. And anything I put in this glass is going to be a mess now. Sorry, JB. I got it on my other hand. All right, there. Oh. Actually, doesn't smell too bad. It does have that tar note. Stanley Wagner Jr., welcome. We're all commiserating over 2020 and certain illnesses that are going around. A few of us in chat have contracted it. And I was talking about a friend of mine who got a near scare. And I just found out about it tonight that, someone at where his newborn, well, not newborn, but his young child's daycare center, someone there got sick and they've been in lockdown for almost 2 weeks. Apparently he's going to be done with it on Wednesday. They're fine. But I only just found that out tonight. I wish he would have told me earlier. But to be clear, all he would have been able to do is worry about it and do nothing. Oh, do go to Redbreast 21. You tease, JJ. God. That's one of the few ones I haven't tried. I polished off a bottle of 12 Lestau, 15, and Cast Strength. Those are the 4 main lineups. But I've never seen the 20. Well, no, I have seen the 21, but I haven't been able to afford it. Same goes with the Dream Cask. Same goes with the, was it 27? We were talking about it yesterday. I think it's 27, which is a bizarre number, but boy. I can understand why people wouldn't like this, but to me it just smells like a really weird flower. I get a lot of fruit notes off this stuff, actually, and sweetness, which is what you wouldn't suspect to have out of a peated anything. But when I smell it, especially this Ugadol, it's very fruity and floral and fragrant. Exactly what kind of fruits and florals and fragrance, I'm not sure. But there's still that hint of, we'll say, asphalt kind of thing. Or brisket. There you go. Live it up. Yeah, I was going to say you only lived once, but, live for today and have a drink with friends when you can. So cheers to all of you who are drinking. If you haven't said what you're trying, please let me know. I am curious as to what people are drinking for this evening. So far, we have an Oogie, and we have a possible, very jealous of Redbreast 21 for. Yes, Carpe Diem, as they say If you've ever watched the Dead Poets Society, that was pretty. That one, ooh. Ah, yes. Oh, hi. Yep. That's our big. It really did remind me of barbecue just then. That was lovely. Old Forester 100. I'm not sure if I've had Old Forester. I think I might have tried it once. I know I forgot what samples I got yesterday too. Old Forester might have been one of them. I don't know. I can't remember anything. 15 people. Welcome, all of you. This is madness. Oh my gosh. I have made it. There's someone in this chat. It is a nice shirt. Thank you for noticing. Welcome. I think Trev is still in here. I'm not sure, but we were just talking about him and wishing him well. Welcome to the stream. It is barbecue. It's lovely. We're drinking something you would love. This is, I just poured some Ardbeg Ugadal. But I was first having, oh gosh, now I gotta grab it. I don't know if you guys have had this one. I don't know, but this is a Cedar Ridge Iowa bourbon whiskey. It's nice, but I think at 43% it's better. And this is the 40% one. But yeah, not great, but not terrible. Welcome. Should I make you an admin or a moderator or whatever? No, that'd be mean. I almost did that to Trev too. But I know he is under the weather. I'm not going to make anyone a mod until things get weird. Welcome to the stream. I didn't expect to see you here. I figured you guys would be setting up for tonight. Is tonight what I think it is? It is. You're doing Four Roses tonight. That's mean. I need to get a Four Roses single barrel. I haven't gotten one this year, and I'm upset about it a little bit. I can give everyone wrenches, but that's a terrible idea. Actually, I don't even know how. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do the thing. But I don't think they want to do that. I mean, that's kind of the thing for people who are here. So what I can do, which is someone who is on many streams and who says hi to me all the time. I curse you. I mean, I give you this gift of the blue wrench. Just don't let the power go to your head, Richie Z. Trying to read fast. It's not working. You're welcome. I figure you're on so many streams, it would be almost weird. And I think for It's Bourbon Night and Trev, I don't think they've been in here before, and I don't want to be like, "Hi, new friends. Here's a wrench. Enjoy." That feels weird to me. But I'm definitely definitely glad that Chad or Sarah or whoever is behind the keyboard is here. Thank you for stopping by. It is always awesome to see other YouTube streamers who are doing much better than I am. I am always glad to have company. Feel free to leave comments and suggestions on what I should be doing, because this is actually a very chill stream. This is the I don't want to call it the pregame, because I know Trev doesn't think I do anything tonight, but I've just started streaming at, what is it, 6 o'clock my time, in lieu of waiting for another stream to start, which starts at, I believe, 8 o'clock. It might be a stream you know of. Woo. It was in the cards, which is it's good stuff. I mean, for the proof, I wouldn't even know. You know, I think it's what, 50 something. I didn't look. I gotta look. But words 54.2. It does not drink like 54.2. Oh. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's good. I have to eat. I'm going to eat dinner after. That's my plan, is make something for myself after this. But I did load up on lots of food earlier, so I think I'm good. Looking forward to your stream. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Yeah. That is a question. I bet it is. Welcome back, Trev. A friend of yours was just here. There, hold on. Right over there at the moment in chat. And yes, as its Bourbon Night demands, leave a like. If you like. That's the key thing, if you like. If you're not enjoying the stream, don't do it. I'm not going to make you like anything you don't like. That doesn't make sense. I'm not going to tell you to dislike it, but if you're not exactly the same thing, that's fine. That's fine. Just ignore it. Pretend there isn't a dislike button. Right? I don't even know how he found this. Like, I didn't tell him, but I'm glad he stopped by. That was bonus. Doing something right, I guess. It's probably the name of the stream that was a giveaway. It's very suspicious. He does. If he's in Chaz mode now, we're all in trouble for later. I'm curious to see what they're going to pour. Four Roses has been a lovely bourbon that I've enjoyed over the years. I've been trying to get the single barrel every year. I know I got it last year. I haven't gotten it this year. And I want to, but I know it's expensive. Actually, let me do the thing, as they say. Oh, shoot. Which one is it on? And if anyone knows what Do the Thing is from, you get brownie points. Nope. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I always want to have this open and always don't. Oh, wait, there it is. Four Roses. I'm looking at my local liquor store what the cost of a Four Roses single barrel is right now. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. They didn't have a picture. It freaked me out for a second. But a Four Roses single barrel, or Four Roses bourbon single barrel is $45, $44.99. But then they have everything else that they have, which are okay. They do have the small batch select, which is $60, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to assume the proof on that is high. It is 52. Woo! Spicy. It is. I didn't even know Trev knew about this channel. I mean, well, of course he knew about this channel. He's promoted it numerous times. But I never knew who I'm going to see in chat, I should say. I think there might be an X. Hold on. X law. If memory serves. That's what the bottle says. Treacle, bacon, bonfires. I didn't know that was on there. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of words. Yeah, old X sherry casks. I don't know if it's also. What is the question? It is X sherry cask in here. But I don't know if it's also bourbon, but it might be. There's a lot of words on here, and I can't read them all at once. I want to visit Isla someday, dang it. But to answer your question, yes, apparently. It says special vatting of different styles of Ardbeg and marrying together its traditional deep smoky notes with the luscious sweet raisiny notes of old X sherry casks. And it does smell really sweet for an Isla. IMO. It does. It's lovely. Right? It's weird. You're all too nice. Stop. No, actually, don't stop it. That would be a bad thing to say. Keep doing that. It helps. As someone who has plenty of negativity in their brain constantly, Part of why I even do this kind of thing is just because the community is so awesome and so supportive. Like the fact that all of you are just here hanging out with me, sipping on whiskey, just chit-chatting, whiskey musings, as I'm hoping to call it at some point, is lovely, because I think that's one of the things that's missing from our little whiskey culture, is just being able to go out and chit-chat about whatever. Have people stop by who you didn't think you'd see. Give people blue wrenches. That's not a thing that people do in real life, in life. Really? I think, when did I have Pete last? I did a Pete thing a little while ago, but I don't remember when. But it was glorious. Always is. I think I poured Lefroy and Ardbeg and something else. Oof. Oh, I know what I can ask about. What did people do for Halloween? I did a stream yesterday, pre-Halloween, and now we're doing a stream after, so it's post-Halloween. But I didn't do much of anything. I think I fell asleep early. Well, yes, Trev, I imagine you were definitely recuperating the whole time. But it's a weird year, so I don't know what the heck people did officially. I did this. I went down the hallway, and there's a vending machine, and I got a Snickers. That was the extent of my Halloween. Went to the vending machine, got a Snickers. It was a toss-up between Snickers and Milky Way, as it usually is. Oysters. Mmm. That is definitely a type of food I'm not sure if I dig, because very salty. And I have a, to use a phrase, a mouthfeel problem when it comes to oysters. I dig scallops if they're, was it seared? Those are good. But oysters, is like eating them in a shell, I go, whoa. No, haven't done that yet. I think I did that once on a birthday thing, and it was not a fan. As soon as I the texture of it. No. I do like chowder though. That's the thing. Like anything cooked is fine, but anything that's raw, it's no, not good. Not good for me. I've never gone to a fisherman's feast in Boston, but I'm right near it. It's like an hour's drive from here, give or take. Yes, Jim. An interactive audience is the best. Definitely makes things easier. Stanley Wagner Jr., you are too awesome. You are too kind. You've already sent me something. I haven't even done anything with it. But yes, send more samples. I look forward to it. Compass Box stuff is amazing, I hear, and I've only sampled a little of it. How can I prove that I've sampled them? Hold on. My desk is a mess. Where is it? Nope. Gosh, dang it. I have so many things on my desk. I was just going through some of them yesterday or earlier today. And one of them was a calling card, or a business card, I guess you call it. Calling card is not a thing. That, no, it doesn't sound right. Business card that had a Compass Box rep. Oh, here it is. I think. No, this is Buckshee Bourbon and Rye. When I went to, this isn't it, but when I went to Irene's event last year, I was given more business cards than I knew what to do with, and I misplaced most of them. Oh my gosh, I got a warning. It's bourbon night in an hour. Good thing I know that. Oh, good. Porter Wilson. That's good to know. Yes. I think I could probably eat a decently cooked oyster, But raw oysters just make me cringe. I get the heebie-jeebies immediately as soon as I think about it. I'm not a fan of food such as that. And the funny thing is, I grew up in New England, so you'd think I had plenty of experience with that kind of thing, but no, I've avoided it most of the time. Something to try at some point. Anyway, someone gave me a card, and I did sample some stuff at Compass Box last year. I swore I had the card right here somewhere, but I have not been able to find it. I have a million other cards for a million other things. Someday I'll clean my desk. Today is not the day. I've actually thought about giving myself a stream for that, because I'm that kind of guy. Watch me clean my desk. It's so exciting. Why? Well, it's motivation. If I have people watching me do it, I'll have to do it. Oh, what is this, though? This is old school whiskey. I don't know how old this is, and I don't know where I got it. It's part of a set, but I don't know where the rest of them are. But this has old school whiskey selections in them. It's like one of those try before you die thing. Kind of. It doesn't say that, but that's the general idea. We have Ardmore, Balblair, Balvenie, Dalmore, Dalwhinnie. I'll try and show it. You know that? It's nice. Shark fishing, that sounds crazy. No. I can play. I don't really know how to play the keyboard. I only put it there recently with the kind of hint that I might be able to get some practice in eventually, but all I can do is the stuff that makes people cringe. Hang on. I can do this without hurting myself. I've tried to learn how to play the piano numerous times, but I've never actually gotten good at it. I can do chords. That's exciting. But other than that, I can just do random tunes, like, and not good. Keep that in mind, not good. Let's see. You're welcome. If you're wondering what that tune is, it's Feed the Birds. And hopefully I won't get flagged for that. That'd be weird. That's kind of the extent of my keyboard knowledge and ability, is I can pick out a tune fairly easily, but I don't know how to play very well. I got a musical ear, is what people will say. I can sing, but I don't know how that picks up on this mic. I sing very loudly. You're welcome, Richie. I mean, I was just doing that earlier today. That's the only reason I actually was able to pick up the tune, because there's a sharp or a flat in there. It messes me up. Flight of the Bumblebee, I wish. I can do it like that, but I can't play it. Yes, if anyone wants me to do any actual... No, that's not going to work well. I'll get very tired of trying to do that. But I can do... let's see. I got to think of a song now. Good gosh. more than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love I'll give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. More than you'll ever know. My arms long to hold you, so my life will be in your keeping. Waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. But yeah, I can sing, but I can't play anything. Sadly, I wish I could. I don't have the mental focus, as I like to say. Thank you, Richie D. I had a good teacher. I forgot there was Ardbeg in there. Oh, I'm alive now. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy if all of a sudden a bunch of whiskey tubers just accidentally got together and started doing music. That would be pretty sorry. Well, of course, we'd all be drinking a lot. That'd be a problem. I know one of my, I don't want to call him a role model, but one of the funnier people from back in the heyday, Dean Martin. He wasn't an expert singer, but he certainly knew how to perform. He just, come up on stage. Hello, everybody. How are you this evening? It's a pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. He was classic. I don't have a tux on. Oh my gosh. Whatever I put into this glass next is going to die. That would be awesome. I mean, I'd have to put ear stuff in. I actually worked at a factory next to a machine. I probably said this before, but there was a machine, and it was a printing press, and it was making a noise 8 hours a day. And ever since, I've had this weirdness in my right ear because I would stand with the machine to my right. And there's a slight ringing. I'm kind of annoyed at that. Hasn't done anything to hurt my ear, officially, but if I go to bed and it's quiet, I hear that high-pitched noise that isn't there. And it's awful. I think Roy has a tinnitus problem too. I think Daniel does too. I think a lot of people do, but they just don't talk about it because there's nothing you can do. I know, because I've seen a guy. I'm like, can you do anything? And they're like, no, you just have to live with it. Really? Yeah. Go. We're coming up on the hour mark, but I know Trev's not doing anything, so I'm trying to figure out what else I can pour. I don't want to get inebriated before their stream, though. I can sing another song. Everybody loves someone. Do I know that one? Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me that sometime is now due. Oh God, Danny Boy would break my heart. Everybody finds somebody someplace. See, I don't know the words. That's the thing. That's the problem. That someplace is you. If I had it in my power, 2, 3, I would arrange for every girl to have your smile. Yeah. I hate singing a song when I'm not positive of the words. Then every minute, every hour, every boy could find what I found in your arms. 2, 3, 4. Everybody loves somebody sometime. There's no telling where love may appear. And I'm blanking out on the words. And someplace is here. Yeah. I haven't actually sang much in a while, which is sad, unfortunately, because I like singing, but thank you. Yeah, I've done singing on my channel a few times, but since it's a Whizzky Tube channel, people are just like, oh, he sings, and that's kind of it. But I'm trying to think of other songs I know off the top of my head. I haven't sang any songs in a while. The reason, unfortunately, is I did get trained in singing. Let's see, throughout my 30s, so like 34 to maybe 38 or 39. It was no, it was longer than that. Mid 30s, I started training with someone for singing, and she was my high school music instructor. Like I had her in high school, and then we met again, and she started teaching me how to sing. And she wishes she could have got me in the choir, I suppose. But she was happy that she got to teach me singing when she did. But unfortunately, she passed away due to cancer some years ago. And ever since then, it's been hard for me to get back into singing. I still love to do it, but I'm out of practice. I feel bad about it because I know she wants me to sing all the time to everybody everywhere. And unfortunately, you can't really go singing in anywhere right now because occasionally I would go to places and sing songs to friends and acquaintances if they like that kind of thing. But not so much these days because everyone's got a mask on. So something to do in the future, maybe. I do like to entertain. I'm trying to do it right now. I'm not sure if I'm succeeding. But as long as someone likes the song, that's good. I'm trying to think of another song I know all the words to. Yeah, cancer sucks. But I try to tell myself that I take, every time I sing, there's a piece of her is still around. And I share the talent she shared with me, with others, that kind of thing. I know, it actually got up to 15 earlier. Surprised the hell out of me. I'm trying to think of other songs. I know a few that are really hard to sing, which I don't want to do. I have a list. That's right, I forgot. I left a list on my phone. I still like the idea of Whizzky Tubers doing a jam session sometime. That is one of the other things I've started to think about is because Friday nights, Stories and Sips has been doing some cool stuff on Fridays with his channel and like getting people to sing songs on stream from bars that are not open right now or entertainers who are not able to entertain. That's got to be the worst. One of the things I was considering doing last year was there's a casino less than like 2 miles from here, and they sometimes have live music and live singers. And I had hoped I was going to do some of that this year, but no, didn't happen. Not a thing. The casino's open, but I don't want to go into a casino right now. It freaked me out. All right, I did more. Song list. Here we go. Yeah, I can try this one. Ooh. I can do something as close to that as I can get. Don't kill the bottle. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand and take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. That's one of the other ones I know. I still feel like some of the words were misplaced, but it's okay. There's one thing I've learned about entertaining is you're not always going to get it right the first time, so don't worry about it. Whiskey and warbling. Whiskey and warbling. Except I'd have to speak like this, and then I would sing songs only in this way. Welcome to Whiskey and Warbling. That sounds like a Monty Python skit. No, I don't want to do that one. I've done that one before. Smooth like some whiskey, yes. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how the mic is picking up my voice because I can sing louder, but I don't know how it, like at some point, if I get too loud, the microphone will get angry. I'm trying not to get to that point. I have to do another pour before I do anything else. I'll just do the one that's almost empty and is the cheapest one, thankfully, and only a little because I still got time. I can try to think of another song to sing. There you go. Thanks for stopping by, Jim. Let's think. I will do another one, but I'm going to have to look up the lyrics because I don't remember them all. I do have a thing right here that will give me all the words. But I feel like I'm cheating. Well, let's go with it. And if I stumble, then I can just stumble through it. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. How does it start? See, I'm stumbling already. I know it's corn or fields or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long since I sung the song. And it's also a theatrical song or a musical. As time goes by, I'll have to look into that one. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They won't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. There's one more verse, but it's not here. That's annoying. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willer is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. My vocal cords are getting angry at me. Like, you haven't done this in 905 years. Ugh. Well, I'm full of surprises, Richie, I think. Whiskey. I do sing from the diaphragm, but since I'm out of practice, my voice is just like, stop it. And it helps if I'm not sitting. I mean, I always think I sound better sitting down because I don't have to stand up, but I know if you really want to sing, you should stand. Well, I'm sitting and I don't want to stand up. Plus, I'd have to mess with the mic. Complicated. The mic am I using? What mic am I using? I forget the name of it. I have two. One of them I have to be real close for it to do anything. Whoa, hi. And the other one, not so much. Show me the words. Show me. You're going to hear weird noises, I think. Hold on. No. It doesn't say on it. Oh, wait. This kind. This is the one I'm using. There's no name on it. It's funny as I have the box nearby. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hold that thought. Fifine Technology? Fifine, supposedly. Ugh. I keep typing stuff in and it's not Google searching, it's something else searching. Because I have a thing. That's frustrating. Yeah, there it is. If I find a microphone, it's a USB one. So it's not super fancy, but it does the job. As long as I don't get too loud, it usually should be fine. It is. It's my father's. As I've said before, my father and I, part of how we even got into whiskey was just by recording audiobooks. Link down below, I think, or at least it will be. Actually, I don't think it's set up right now, but it will be as soon as I can figure out how. Hold that thought, because I had to switch streams. I think this worked out right, but when I started, everything was weird. I had to change things slightly. Woo! But we can thank my dad for the mic. It's nice enough so I don't have to be right here all the time. That would be unpleasant. Although I know those are better for podcasts and that kind of thing, because you can probably hear stuff that's all around this room, and you probably can hear part of the echo. Maybe it's a big room, high ceilings. If you go to audible.com and look up Jimcin, Jimcin, there's a long list. But the one that got us into whiskey officially was Fred Minnick's book, Whiskey Women, which we did the audiobook of. Hi, do that. It was spring. It was not fond of moving. I can put the link in chat, I think, to drag it up for the audiobook. That is let me know if that link works. Should. Yeah, it'll take you right to the audiobook, which you can get via Amazon, but really it's Audible. Their whole system is weird. But that is how we got into whiskey, and that's why we know anything about microphones to begin with. And I'm just getting used to even having the PayPal option down below, because I was trying to do, I have a Patreon, but Patreon sounds like a lot of work and a lot of stuff that I'm not ready for because I'm not even monetized yet. I don't think I can deal. At best, I could do some graphic design stuff, maybe. Emphasis on maybe. And the sticker would only be my little logo, which I only made last year. KIllco logo. That would be weird to see. Let's see here. Da 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 da. Trying to do three things at once, not good. He is legit. That's his job, man. That's the kind of thing you want to. When you grow up, you want to do that. Like he's one of the ones who's probably one of the earlier people I was aware of who had like a whiskey room, you know. And I know he just started getting to YouTube this year due to things being the way they are, unfortunately. But good for us, good for him. And you know, I appreciate the fact that he did the book and that we were able to record it because it was a good book. That was the key. It wasn't just, you know, a book that I happened to run into. I've listened to many books over the years, and not all of them have been great. But the Whiskey Woman one was very good, if nothing else, because I learned more about the history of women in whiskey, which I didn't know at the time. And there's quite a lot that they did that was just not recorded for some reason. Ooh, that's spicy. Yeah, they. Hang on, let me double check that link again. If you click on the link for the audiobook, and then click on the narrator James Clavey, that should show you a lot of audiobooks that he has done. And many of these were my covers, or some of them were. But it's easy to just go there and type in Jimcin, I think, because James Clavey is too, you know, James. It'll just come up with anyone named James. If you go to Amazon and type in Jimcin under Audible stuff, you'll find it easier. Everything else is just blah, blah. Oh, this is good stuff. I'm trying to think of other songs I could do if my throat wants to appreciate. I imagine someone has, but I haven't gone to check. It's kind of hard to find books that are not copyrighted these days. There we go. Let's see if this will work. Do. Ah. I typed that too fast. Yeah, for those who weren't here, there was a panic at the start of this stream because I thought I had set things up properly for streaming software. I had not. Actually, it's not even that I had the software set up. It was just, oh, I had set up a stream and it was for the wrong thing. Try to remember. Gosh, who can Bremen Publications Day? I wonder. Let's Let's see. I remember the words to try to remember. I kind of doubt it. All right, let's see if I can do this without hurt myself. It's bright. Trying to do two things at once is not working well. Yeah, there are actually a lot more people in here than I expected, especially for a very chill stream, you know? That's kind of the theme I'm going for, is just to talk about stuff, and we talked about coronavirus, and we talked about people showing up and surprising me, having Trev in here, and It's Bourbon Night showed up. It's been a wild night so far. People knew that, if people found out I can sing, that could be a bad thing. All right, here we go. Try to Remember is a song I did back in a while ago. I actually sung it on stage. I'll do this one, then we'll probably close it out because we're hitting the 1 hour and a half mark. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember when, well, these lyrics are all wrong. When grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were tender and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, without the hurt, the heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember and follow, follow. Yeah. Forgot most of the words, but still in there, sort of. Well, I'm glad to help you. Let's see if I can get that one. Hold on. Wonderful World. I know that one, but again, out of practice means out of practice. I wish I could sing like him, but he was a legend. There we go. This website didn't like me. Why be that way? Hoocha. No, it doesn't like this one. What the? Hang on. There we go. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. That was a good suggestion. See, if I know the song and pull up the lyrics, I'm okay, but I don't have enough memorized in my head. Sam Cooke, I'll look it up. That sounds familiar, but I don't know why. Just clicked on the wrong thing. And if nothing else, I can add them to my Spotify. That's really the only way I learn songs, is by hearing them on Spotify or over and over again repetitively. Now, Richie G had the wrench forced upon him for me, because he always says hello to me when I'm on other streams. That is a lot of audiobooks. I don't know, Richie Z. I have a feeling she probably ground that into me at some point, but I feel it feels pretty natural. I'm not trying to do anything weird. I'm just going by the way I've heard it. Like Louis Armstrong definitely sings that song very differently, but I can almost hear him doing certain vibratos in certain places when I sing the song, because I've heard it many times, but I wasn't sure on all the lyrics, so I had to have it in front of me, which is cheating, yeah, but you know, bleh, bleh. Too bad. As long as I've heard the song before and I know it well enough, I'm happy to sing it. But if someone's like, sing, you know, this song by this artist, and I'm like, I've never heard that song, I don't know who that is, that could be a problem. That's something that I do on Twitch occasionally. I think the game slash whatever it is going to be taken away soon, but it's called Twitch Sings, where it's pretty much a what do you call it, karaoke style thing. And there are lots of songs on there that I do not know, but it also has the words scrolling by, so that helps tremendously. Yeah, I got Sam Cooke on here. I'll look him up later. But since we are closing in on an hour and a half, and all of you wonderful people have been very kind in hanging out with me this long, hopefully we'll do this again next Sunday, except I won't slam into Trev's time, I hope. Because I know he's just not on right now. But well, he is. He's here, but he's not here. He's not streaming, is what I mean. Oh, man. Well, to chapter 4. Oh, my gosh. Once my timer hits 1:30, I'm going to sign out. I still haven't officially gotten a closeout other than saying people are killing it, but that sounds violent. But thank you all for hanging out. I will try to do more of these streams depending on time, and if people want to hear singing, that's cool too. Like I said, the idea is for these to be kind of a Whiskey Musings scenario. But come back and see us sometime, as they say. And tune in about half an hour to It's Bourbon Night. If you didn't already know that, now you know. You can look them up. The pregame is already starting there, and people are getting excited to find out more about Four Roses. I'm jealous. I want to know more. Have another drink, yes. I'm glad you all had a good time. Thank you. Cheers to all of you. Sláinte. Live long and prosper, and don't forget to be awesome. Till next time. How do I end the stream on this thing? Oh, God. How do I end the stream? Oh, there's a button at the bottom. Okay. Thank you all for hanging out. Okay, bye.